Dang, what's up, brother? What's up, Mike? Voo, what's going on, brother? What's up, some guy? We're gonna be doing some boring key grinding today. Yeah, Mike, I saw something about it earlier. It's like some big storm system, like stretching from like Texas to Virginia or something crazy like that. What's up, Navani? Oh no, some that sucks. Yeah, I've actually, it's kind of crazy how many keys I've found just playing a little bit this morning. 20%? That's actually really high. Wait, what do you mean, Ding? Ringing the halls of vault. What's up, Jeb? Okay, yeah, I'll explain it to you each iteration. Yeah, that's actually really easy, and once you know it, you can do it so quickly. Out of all the key farming, um, that one's actually the fastest one. If you know the little tips or little tricks to it. Like these could potentially be quick, but you don't know which direction to go. You know, always know what direction to go in the halls. There's always a specific direction to go based off of the spawn point. Whereas this one's just guessing what direction, and you got to navigate 5 levels in Black Tower, so that one takes a little while. Whereas the halls, it's a straight shot every single time. And I'll show it to you. What's up, Bob? What's up, Fuzzy? Feeling any better today, man? Yeah, Countess is always left. It's just that you got to go down 5 levels, so that one just inevitably can take a little longer. Whereas Halls is always just short. It's the most dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. It'll probably most chance of getting you killed is the Halls. Yeah, technically, Bob. um, I don't remember if I got a barb one or not. Maybe. Paladin, assassin, necro. No, I don't have a barb one. All right, here we go, Ding. Now watch how I do this. Okay, So you go to halls. There's 3 different types of spawn points. Like right here, there's 3 different ones. So, and I did do a video on it, so if you, I'll show you here, but I did do a specific video on how to navigate this. So, there's 3 different spawns. This one has a southwest entrance. It's diagonal. Just think of this as a diagonal spawn point. So if this is the case, and you know, if you have, you'll have to teleport to be able to do this. So if your Sin has a Enigma, you're good to go. Otherwise, you got to kind of run around. It's kind of a pain. But if you have teleport, I'll show you 2 different ways. If you don't have teleport, you go straight down and you start navigating this way until you see the door right here. As soon as you see this door, you go up this tunnel. But if you have teleport, you can do this. You go to this corner and you just go across. And it's right here. Just straight across. So again, if your spawn point is this diagonal one, there's 3 different ones. If it's this diagonal this way, northeast, southwest, you can teleport straight across. And it's always going to be right here. Now, Ding, do you know how to find the direction in this level? Yeah, this one is where you look for the eyes. See, like here, so it's this way. It'll be here, or here, or here, or here. You just got to look for the eyes. See, this has the eyes, so it's this way. In fact, I'll show you this a couple times. Maybe we'll get a different spawn point. Yeah, that one, that level. Alright, so let's see if we get a different spawn point. I'm going to show you the different ones. Alright, see, this one's the same. Right? This one's the same. So again, you go here and just straight across. See, it's always going to be right there. And you just look for the eyeballs. This one never changes. This will always be the case. In the halls, there's never going to be a variance, except for the 3 different spawn points. So, let's see if we get a different one. We're probably going to keep getting the same one now. That's going to be tough to remember after you do it a few times. It becomes that. Okay, this is a different one. See, we don't have that diagonal here. There's 2 exits. There's one on this side and one on this side. This is a middle spawn point. See how it's got 2 different. If you just go this way up to the kind of diagonally up to the left, it's always going to be here. So again, where's that spawn point at? I lost it. All right, right here. All right. So if you're here and you get the double exit one, this is the only one that has 2 exits. Follow this path, this direction. It's always going to be right here. Always. And then eyeballs. No, Tommy, I didn't notice. Hey, Yard. What's going on, buddy? The torches actually weren't that good, Yard, but we were doing a competition on who got the worst torch, and that person, the top 2 people got an Infinity and an Enigma, so we were actually trying to get the worst ones. Neelathok can drop everything. Yes. Neelathok is a good farm because everything can drop there, and his Grand Charm is an eye level 95. The only one higher is Bale. So him and Diablo have the same eye level Grand Charm. Let's see if we get the third spawn. Alright, we got this one. I'm going to keep resetting it. We'll see if we get the third one. There's 3 different ones again. Now, see, we keep getting that diagonal one that's just to the right. Okay, this is the third one. Now remember, the middle spawn has 2 entrances. This does not have 2. But see, you don't get that diagonal run here. See, it's not here. It's this way. So this is the third spawn type. So this one's still simple though. You just follow this direction. See how it runs this way? Just follow it down. And it's right here. It's a little more angled. You might want to play a little more of an angle. Like, see, it's right here. So a little more of a southwest direction. It'll always be in this spot right here. That's the 3 different spawn points. That's only 3 that'll spawn, and they will always, there's no variation. They'll always be in that direction from those spawns. There's never a variation from that.
Hello.
I did, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I guess I could look at this while I'm here. Felt slow. I did, again, I'll show you all the keys I found. I've already found a bunch of keys. It's kind of wild. And again, Ding, if you get confused about it or want to look back, just go on my channel and search Neelathok. And I have a video that shows those 3 spawns over and over. So you should be able to refer back if you forget which way to go on a specific spawn. I didn't even mean to go this way. That means it's going to be the other way. I always do this direction last. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Neelathok can be a little tricky spelling wise. Just type in Nihl. It's enough. Honestly, I hate this one the most just because you have to find the tower first, which is not always... there's probably a specific way to find the tower. I haven't seen a pattern. And there might be, depending on the spawn location again, what it looks like or some crap. Because there's not a finite or infinite amount of spawn types or spawn locations, so there's probably some sort of pattern to the tower. I'll grab that. Hey Jeremy, what's up, buddy? Minus 20. Yeah, probably. Oh wait, let me show you. I'll show you where the keys are at. We have one full key mule. So I was filling this one. This one we had like a hodgepodge. This is where we're at. I finished the destros on these. Need one terror to finish this set, a couple destros, and then I'll fill this. That'll put us at 14. We got full 7 on the other. I'm thinking on Wednesday, we'll probably do some key runs, get them down to the torches so I can have some space. So, but we're closing in on the 14 right out of the gate. Thanks to Jeremy, kicked in 7 to start us off. $50, Woo. Our record is 48. We're shooting for 50 plus. Did they stop working, Tommy? Well, he was trying to be nasty this time. Oh, they started and just never came back? Yeah. Screw them guys. That would help if I'm going to try and get some off JSP. I don't have a ton of form gold, but I got enough to probably buy like 9 or 10. Yeah, so I'm going to get just some unID torches. I'm not going to get like key sets. I'm just going to get torches. I was seeing them for like, I seen some people doing 20, but I seen them as low as like 16. And then I saw one dude doing bulk at like 12. I hadn't gotten any yet, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, see what pops up. I did get a Mal rune off of Countess, which was nice. It's always good to see those drop. And I think we'll run the Easter egg hunt around 5:30. Just to give a chance for the guys that showed up for it yesterday and we had to postpone it. So we'll probably do that. I'll try and organize that around 5:30. Get you 4. But I mean, it's kind of the added time of running it, so that's kind of the trade-off, right? Look for organs. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's alright. An 8 player. Okay. It gets a little dicey at like 4 or 5. Key farming is one of them things you just like put on some music or like a movie or something, and just grind out keys. No lie, I hit. I probably got like 4 runs on Neelithok. I got like 4 runs in a row where key dropped. It was actually kind of crazy. I haven't gotten any like double drops lately, but I got like 4 runs straight where Neelithok dropped a key.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
And if I was farming spirit sets, I'd pick it up. I just don't have room to pick up runes for spirit sets. Is your stuff working finally? Are you not getting the crashes like before? Can't trade without crashing? Wow, really? Does it crash when the trade window comes up or something? Yeah, more. Yeah, it is kind of funny now. I'm doing it on stream. The keys aren't running or aren't dropping. Now we'll get us a like fat double drop. I've never gotten a triple drop. I know they exist. I think my dad might have gotten like a triple Terror Zone key drop or Terror key drop once. Best I could do is a double. This rate, we'll probably get a decent rune drop before we get the key. Oh, really, Can? You about ready to start shopping? Yeah, Mikey flips the switch on me. Could be. No live stream drops for you. You know, ever since I did have started kind of like giving them a hard time on stream, my drops have been worse. Like before the season started, I wasn't shitting on Blizzard that much, and I was getting all kind of drops on stream. But now that the season's got underway and they've done a horrible job, and I started talking crap, my drops have gotten worse. 2 rigs. Yeah, I can get that, dude. I bought pre-built just because I don't want to mess with putting it together. Um, yeah, it's just simpler to just unpack, plug it up, and install what you need to install. Ace reverse then. Yeah. It's cool. Last night I finished my first cinematic that I've been working on for the game's trailer. Finished out. I finally finished up one of the cinematics for it, and I gotta be honest. It's not like World of Warcraft is great for their cinematics. Overwatch had great cinematics, and I'm not gonna by any means put myself up there with that, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent. I'm pretty proud of what I made. Now I just gotta make another one. I mean, I could put one together. I just don't want to. Like a buddy of mine that I play different games with, and he's like one of the designers on the game. He always builds his systems without fail. He always puts his systems together. He refuses to buy pre-built. Yeah, Ram. We've been working on it for about a year now. It's been a year in production, and we're gonna release our first gameplay trailer plus cinematic in about. We're shooting for about a month to finish it up. Like I'm doing like the cinematic, some animation stuff on it. We got the level that we're gonna do the gameplay on finished, or almost finished. Um, Character animations are done. We've got a couple of skins done, that sort of stuff. So we're getting close. It'll probably take me about another week to do the second cinematic portion that I got to finish up for it. Then we got to record the gameplay portion and then put all that together and then compile it all into one trailer, and then we're going to do an official release on it. It's going to be free to play. No, it's going to be free to play, Vu. It is not. It is a first-person battle royale shooter in the vein of, and we're going big. It's like we're going, you know, going big or nothing. It's a first-person battle royale in the vein of Warzone, Fortnite, PUBG, and Apex. It's going to be on that tier is what we're shooting for. But in those games, we're using a loadout system, kind of like Warzone. Who else uses a loadout? I don't think Battlefields, they had one that used a loadout. But it's going to be a loot-based ARPG style loot system to build your loadouts, get your guns and unlocked and all that kind of stuff. So the loot system's going to incorporate like the stuff from these type of games that I love. It's going to be tiered weaponry, tiered armor, all that stuff. Normal to super rare, legendary type stuff, including attachments, gadgets, all that kind of stuff. You have to find them to unlock them. Like if you play any shooter, like you just level and unlock guns, and then you use the gun and unlock attachments. We're not doing that at all. We're doing a loot-based system where you have to find the weapon to unlock it. And when you unlock the weapon, you could potentially get from like a normal to a legendary. It's going to be 5 tiers, and that will apply as well to the attachments. There'll be 5 tiers of attachments that you can unlock by finding. So it's going to be a completely different system than that's out there. Yeah, right. And we haven't even delved into it. I've mentioned it to the guys, but it's going to be a timetable thing. I'd actually like to incorporate crafting into it. I'd like to incorporate a crafting system, a trading system, like the stuff we like about ARPGs. I want to incorporate that into a shooter style game. Versus the gun grind, there'll be the unlock system or loot system. So there's going to be a complete different variant of, because none of the shooters have any sort of system like that. Like you could play like the extraction games like Tarkov that do like a loot system, and there's some PvP involved, but it's not that, because those are just extraction games where you get in, loot, maybe kill some people, get out, and then you have your loot, you do all your stuff. Whereas this way, it's a BR, it's a battle royale. Liam, there will be emotes. Jeremy, potentially. I'm thinking about doing some key runs for the torches, just to get the torches on Wednesday, because I'm willing to bet by the end of today, doing key runs, not the stream, but just like in general, I should have more than 14 sets. We got the 7. I completed 3 sets already, and other ones are pretty close, so. Oh, dude, Mike, that was insane. I can't believe NC State is in the Final Four. That's wild. They're like the Cinderella team for sure, but they got a lot of momentum right now. Yeah, the big dude, yeah, Burns. He's on fire. Nice, Jeremy. Yeah, we're piling them up, dude. I've completed at least three sets. There might be a little more. Let me tell you, the engineering nerds at NC State are going wild right now. Buddy of mine actually drove to the campus last night after the game, and he took some footage of it. They were going nuts. They were going nuts. It was cool to see. I mean, obviously, I'd like to see him take it all. Um, UConn just looks so strong. UConn is like like an NBA team. So I don't know. They got to get past Purdue first, but if they beat Purdue, it's going to be probably UConn in the final, and they're just going to be too tough. UConn's going to be too strong, or not UConn? Yeah, UConn, University of Connecticut. It's exciting stuff. My sister's an NC State grad. She's was going crazy last night. Yeah, we're only about 20 miles from the campus. We're really close to NC State, just distance wise. Mike, I think you're right. I'm getting a penalty for trying to stream key drops. Hey, and I say that when we get a destro. Nice. Was it the 10th? It's probably right. It felt like about the 10th run for sure. Yeah, that's typically fuzzy. Like just in general, the state because NC State's usually not the powerhouse basketball team, right? In North Carolina, it's UNC or Duke. Wake Forest sometimes, but UNC or Duke consistently is like the powerhouse basketball teams. So for NC State to be in there, it's kind of like it's kind of an exception to the rule. I mean, hell, the last time I remember the NC State doing like this good in basketball was like the '80s with Jim Valvano. That's last time I remember them being like this big in the tournament stuff. I don't even think they were ranked like top 30 in the country because they lost a bunch at the end of the season, but then they swept the ACC tournament. They're like on an 8 or 9 game win streak. All right, Ken. So yeah, it's cool stuff. I enjoy seeing it. You always got to pull for the underdog like that. Tomac, what's up, brother? Thought he was going to do another one. I appreciate it, Boo, Mike. Oh, I just noticed. I thought both of y'all were like doing it at the same time. Vu gifted one and Mike got it. Appreciate you, Vu. Oops. Yeah, I saw that, Liam. But that's always been kind of a given, right? I mean, it was either headed that direction or was already the case, and a lot of companies are doing that. I mean, the writing was kind of on the wall because, like, I purchased Overwatch, the original. Overwatch 2 is free to play, but the original Overwatch was a paid game. It doesn't even exist anymore. So Blizzard's been kind of playing that game for a while. JD, what's up, brother? Yeah, they just outright said it though. Yeah, for sure, Jim. What's crazy though is Overwatch, the original Overwatch, I still think is better than Overwatch 2. And instead of, I don't know, like maybe giving an option of playing that one versus the new one, they just like phased it into the new one and then just made the new one worse. So it's like I truly miss old Overwatch. I loved that game. I played it so much, but I don't care for the newer one. It's like my wife and I would play Overwatch 2. That was like our Overwatch, the original. We played that game like usually that was kind of what our Friday night, Saturday night thing was. We would play Overwatch. I mean, we just enjoyed it too much. I will say we did get into some fights over that game. There was a couple of nights where we would kind of get into it and we would have to stop playing, but we would always go back. Stacks, what's up, brother? Doing pretty good, man. How about yourself? Mike, that first night was like that. It was so it yeah, it did piss me off, but at least it wasn't us fighting. Like I was just mad at the game. There were nights that we would play, and this wasn't on stream. It was just us playing, just to have fun. She would be healing, and I would fuss at her about not healing me, and she would get mad, and we would stop playing. It takes two. It sounds familiar. That's awesome, Stacks. I really need to be doing the same. It takes two. That sounds so familiar. I don't. Shut up, Jerry. It was in the low room was in it was in Travancore. Stacks. I feel like he's trolling. Stacks, you were one of the ones that tried the sandwich the day I did it, right, on stream. You were one of the there was a couple people that tried it. I feel like you were one of them. Always, man. It's got to be a stream thing. Like I was doing runs so fast because I was like hitting like on Summoner. It was always the first way I went. But now I get on stream and it's the last way. Yeah, for sure. That's what I remember, Stacks. Make more bets. Yeah, that was. I honestly thought I'd be able to do all of them in a week, but that magic, um, the magic sunder is so rare for me. Like I think I've only ever found like two total. Like all the other ones, I got so quick, and it just never the magic one just never hit.
I am overburdened.
Failed, really. First one ever, Jeb? See, it's every time now. It's the last way, and if I go that way, it'll be down. So I got to stick with my pattern because it's always been going this way. So, but if I go that way, it's going to be this way. See, if I'd have switched. It's in my head. What timer? What you talking about, Tommy? You think so, Tommy? I don't know about that. I've been going pretty quick. It's just I think Pez is messing with me. I think he knows I'm well. It's in the stream title. I'm farming keys. Pez looks to see what I'm doing. He turns off the drop rates. Yeah, I literally got a debuff right now. I don't know about all that, man. Yeah, definitely not together. Have y'all ever had peanut butter on a celery stick? That's actually pretty good. That used to be like my mother never did like normal snacks. Our snacks when we were kids was like celery sticks. Um, what else would she give us? We never had cookies. Like celery sticks. We always had Tang for a drink. No, soda was never a thing. It was like Tang or Kool-Aid. Maybe Jello was a snack. It was never really anything sweet. The celery stick thing was a lot often. It's actually pretty good. I don't mind it. We'd either do celery and peanut butter or like celery and like spread cheese. That was good. Can't really think of it. We never got like I don't even remember us doing like cake and stuff like birthdays. Man, are they being stingy. Matt, what's up, brother? What's up, Rofo? Yeah, we did the cucumber. Well, my mother would do a cucumber circle slices, um, and like a sesame oil uh, soy sauce mix, cold, and like would soak in the cucumbers. That was actually pretty good. But that's the kind of like snacks we would get. We never did raisins. I can see that being okay. See, my parents were always big on the garden. They had a big giant garden in the backyard. And it was actually, they did pretty well with it. We always had like vegetables everywhere. But that would be our snacks. we, we definitely didn't do any sweet snacks. But I don't know. I almost feel like that was kind of a norm back then. Like, I don't remember like kids running around with like Oreos and chocolate chip cookie, that kind of snack stuff. I don't remember much of that. I don't even remember chubby kids back then. They were rare.
I can't carry anymore.
Tommy, I don't know that I could even say there would be three. I'm seriously. I mean, it's definitely way different now for sure. But I mean, that's kind of like not even like social media, but like the video game generation kind of started in my when I was a kid. Like the first Atari 2600s were coming out, but they were pretty pricey for the average family. Um, but now it's like every family's got like consoles and iPads and computers and just it's just more just kids are just more inside now. I mean, I don't think it was much of an. It's probably more of an effort to get your kids to like play outside these days, because there's so much stuff to do inside. Back when I was a kid, there was nothing to do inside. So I mean, you had to go outside if you were didn't want to be bored out of your mind. Wow, we are just not hitting squat on the keys. There's some 220 jabs. Lightning resists. I mean, that's not horrible, but it doesn't have anything else. Little magic fine. That's true. Board games were a pretty big thing. We did have a pretty good pile of board games, but it usually ended up being like a rainy day thing. I will say, like my neighborhood, there was a lot of kids just on our immediate street, so that plays an influence just because there's so many kids just in the general vicinity that it just was more interesting to be outside. Yeah, Devani, that's definitely for sure. You never said it, because if you ever like looked at your parents and said I'm bored, yeah, they'll find you something. These aren't horrible. I don't know. We'll hold on to them. Maybe we'll give them away. See if anybody wants them later. Yeah, Stacks. It's always something that they don't like or don't understand. Yeah, the light res is the best combo if you're going to get one res. For sure, that's the best combo. Because you're going to be rocking some a lightning thunder anyways. Alright, space is going to be an issue. Yeah, Jeb, if you want them, you can have them. For sure. If I found some 220 passives, I'd put them on my Amazon. Hell, we still got a big container of board games out in the garage. I hadn't busted them out in a while. Gold wrap. I don't remember what max gold was on those. Do y'all remember? It's like 80. I think it's 80 max gold on those. We'll compare them to the ones I got and switch out for better. I will say that my dad was the main one to take me down the video game path. I swear he bought the Atari 2600 as much for himself as for the kids. He took me one time, this was before we got 2600. I don't even know how he discovered it. He just asked me one day to go with him somewhere. We ended up going to the putt-putt golfing games, and they had the very first Pac-Man machine. And he took me there just to play Pac-Man. Sole purpose of the trip. He was the one that hooked me on video games way early. Where's that gold wrap I had? That's a 78, so we'll get rid of this one.
I shall keep my end
This is
of
kind
the
of crazy.
bargain.
We might have to just farm keys offline and go do something else. Just- if I farm keys online, I don't get squat. Well, and then I say that. Alright, we just got to complain a little bit. Alright, we just got to complain.
Good afternoon.
Projection. You got to be live on stream so that Pez can see it. He's just messing with me right now. Winter's salt. Yeah, kind of. Oops. Thought that was a castle for some reason. Alright, I'm going to do one more run. The keys are playing with me right now, so I'm going to go do some trav or something. But we're, because we're not hitting the keys pretty heavy right now. We'll mix it up a little bit. I literally didn't see you say that, Chip. But yeah, we're going to go play around in trav. I'm going to do this one more set. And then switch over for a little bit, just to mix it up, because the keys are being stingy. Maybe I used up all my luck earlier, because I found a bunch of keys earlier. We got so many keys earlier.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I was just reading something. Maybe it's the rune drops. Is it the rune drop table for Countess is actually worse if you run it at higher player count? I just literally today or yesterday, and maybe that's specifically for Countess because of her special rune table. That specifically is worse at higher player counts, right? I've seen that multiple times, and maybe it was on the. I think I saw it on the Facebook group, the forums there. Somebody was complaining about the offline key farming, and they were doing it on player 8. But they were noticing that the runes were like the drops just in general on Countess were really bad. Because you could get like up to like 6 runes off of her special table. But for some reason they were complaining about the rune drops being really bad on that. Hey, another Mal rune. Heck yeah, that's the second one today. Can't complain about that. Now I want to do one more run. Hold on, let's do this. Who's online right now that can do a split run or split magic find? Let's load a game with a few people and just see if there's a noticeable difference in key drops. I'm gonna make win 2. Oops. I don't think cap lock matters, but you need Rouse. I can pick you up, Rouse. I don't have the space for them, so I hadn't been picking them up. At least one more person to get it up to player 3. And if you want to, okay, you want to do summoner? All right, I'll go to I'll go do Neelathok. All right, so we got 3, so that bumps it up 1 table. What would it be called? D2R key drop player count. Let's see what comes up. Alright, that's just a forum. Key drop rate. Let's see what this one says. I need a table. Terror keys. We don't worry about. Oh, terror key drop. Okay, player 8. Yeah, I'm not finding a table. Wait, what's this? No, that's not it. It kind of sounds like it, Liam. Alright, did we already do them all? Alright, let's do the next one. Let's do 3. I'm just going to do... I'll do Neelathok. Take that Mal rune, though. Heck yeah. This is the shortest one, though. If y'all want me to take a longer one for the being able to teleport a little quicker. About 3 runs. So instead of a 1 in 13, it sounds like maybe more of a 3, like 1 in 10, a little quicker. That's on player 3, Boo. It's 1 in 13 is technically the drop rate. I think across all 3. You already got one? That's cool. Oh, so that sounds like player 3 is probably the optimal, right? Just based off of that, it sounds like player 3 is probably optimal run. Because just all the way up to player 7, you only pick up like 1 less run. Well, you're saying it's 4 runs less versus 3 runs less at 3. So that one, that raising that difficulty up that high technically doesn't gain you a whole lot, unless it's more exponential than that. Well, that depends on if that increment makes you run slower, right? I mean, if your damage is sufficient, it doesn't really that big a deal. But if you're it's taking a little while longer to kill, like say Neolithok pack or something at player 8. I think it just depends on how quick you're doing it. I mean, that was a little slower, but it wasn't slow enough to be that different. It wasn't that big of a deal. See, this one's just Destro keys are just so much faster.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
I mean, Neolithok is a little quicker, a little slower to die, but I mean, we're talking like seconds, a few seconds. It's not that big a deal. So how are y'all splitting? Oh, okay. You're just in Trav. Okay, that's cool. I'll run this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, player count's all that matters.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Did y'all get Act 2? Hey, Dennis. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing... Alright, it's going to 5. So, I could do, like, Act 5, the Destro keys. That's, like, super quick. Stop there.
afternoon.
Slappers only. Alright, going next. What code? We're just we haven't we're testing out player count thing just to see if we get a better quicker drop rate. I might turn the fan on. It's getting a little warm in here.
For my homeland.
Wow, he's about to blast me there. Yeah, if he's lightning immune, he definitely takes longer. It's noticeable with the player count.
How may I be of help?
Alright, did it help you, Ding? Alright, going next. 7. So we're on 2. We've gotten 1 key already, right? Somebody already had a key drop? I'm thinking, how would that necessarily work? I think you have to count each one separately. They're not interlinked. Like, by the 10th run, we should have gotten at least 1 key from each, just going off averages. He's lightning. I'm getting non-stop lightning immune on him now.
I am overburdened.
That's 2. No, Magic Find doesn't matter for key drops. It's the same as the runes. Player count is the only thing that's supposed to affect it. So we're on run 6, because I started with win 2. We're on run 6 and 2 keys. So that's actually pretty good already. So if we hit run 10, 4 keys would be way above the average if we get 2 more. Wait, who is Druid? Who's Kamapua? Let's go to 8. Oh, that's you, Navani? Okay. I think it's just me. I think it's just me. Hey, Carl, what's up, buddy? How's Kotick? Kotick. Alright, next. How old is Bobby Kotick? I can't see him. I don't know that he got too much money to spend, man. I don't know that he'd spin up another studio. He might take a job running something else, but there's no way he starts from scratch in a studio. I can't see him doing that at all. But I can see him accepting a position at, let's see, where would he fit in? Probably EA, taking over EA. He'd fit right in there. Oh, there we go. That's 3 keys. I just got 1. Yeah, that's the whole point. He would do it for the money. Taking him starting a studio, no shot. No shot. Him taking over a big established studio and, you know, counting that money coming in, he'll do that for sure. Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick. Yeah, because he doesn't do it for the love of the game, for sure. Unless the game's making money. Alright, we're on run 8 with 3 keys. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Bungie? Yeah, potentially. Oh, Novotny's poking along. Oh, nice, an H key. So that's 4 keys. That's awesome. Alright, this is run 9. Game 10, run 9. Four keys so far. This one might be a little dicey.
I will kill you.
What's Bungie working on now? Alright, so no two. We'll do one more. I just was curious. It definitely is playing above the averages to run it at least player 3, for sure. Because we already have 4 keys in 9 runs. Alright, let's do one more. 11. This will be 10 runs. We'll see if we pick up a 5th key in 10 runs. That's definitely the way to do it then. Well, we're already above the average, so we're already doing pretty good. What's Bungie working on pushing out right now? Where are they at on their games? Hey, another key. That's 5.
I am overburdened.
That's pretty good. Let's push it up a few more runs. We're rocking on the keys right now. Why's my dude still dying?
Good afternoon.
All right, no. All right, let's keep going. Let's do a few more. All right, going to 12. Probably not Ding, because that at that level, like 3 life leech on a level 10, you're probably not doing enough damage to really regen a ton of health. Be perfectly honest. And I think 8 is max on a ring. I don't think life leech is that important early. J-Mod?
I can't carry anymore.
Mike probably will run some keys on Sunday, but I mean on Wednesday. We'll probably take them all the way to the torches themselves. Though I'm not going to bother with stopping at the organs. We'll probably just, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll run them all to organs first. Oh wow, that's actually a really nice charm. That's still good though. 20 life, 4 res. That's actually really nice. 13.
Hello.
Yeah, that's actually a crazy good charm, dude. Y'all missed it. He found a 20 life, 4 all res charm. Whoa. Don't blow me up.
You have no idea of the power you face.
Too many mobs. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that's ethereal. Let's see what that looks like. 2 socket. If that had rolled like a decent ED or defense roll, it need to be E-rep, but it rolled 2 socket. That's kind of cool. Yeah, potentially for sure, Liam. Alright, on to next. I need to actually make some room. Drop these keys. Yeah, if you'd have rolled a perfect one, though, yeah, that would have definitely been big value, for sure. If you'd have hit the 25, that's GG charm right there. Hey, another key. That's 6. Raven, yeah, I think I got one. I'll check next game. I might have to buy some scrolls. I can't get back to town. On hardcore, yeah, that was probably worth a fortune. I hadn't heard much out of Schmuck lately. Is he still running a pretty good bit? Is he playing something different? What's he doing?
I am overburdened.
15. Alright, let's see if we got a... I'm pretty sure I got an extra Raven. Yeah, I got an extra one. Oh, has he? Is that Moza? Yeah. There you go, dude. What do you mean he's got to shave his head? Did he lose a bet on stream? A Grail bet. Did they do a full Grail competition? I vaguely remember they were doing a Grail, some sort of Grail competition from the beginning of the season, right? Were they just doing like a race? A Grail race. That's a bunch of hours to complete. Up until so they set the time, and whoever's the highest in the on their grail list is the winner, basically. Okay, cool. We'll go up to 20. Alright. Jerry needs Ral runes, so we'll pick those up.
I am overburdened.
Tommy, why are you such an instigator, man? No tea? I've found one more, but you guys are kind of falling off a bit. So I think we're up to 6. I think 6 total through 15 runs. To be on the 10 per run average, or 1 per 10 average, we'd need to pick up 4 more before 21. Stuff to deal with. Yeah, it happens. For sure. I know that. Alright, no H. Alright, on to the next. 17. I think I mentioned it, that my brother-in-law's cancer prognosis for like his abdomen went okay, but I don't remember if I told you guys, they did finally get the biopsy results back for all that stuff that they thought in his abdomen, and it come back clean. So that's all, like, not resolved because he's still got stuff in his neck to deal with, but what they thought was going to be a bad situation that it spread is 100% not the case now. So I know the surgery, they had said that it looked like it wasn't going to be the case, but they're still waiting on biopsy results, and that come back clean. So he's 100% in the good now on that part of it, at least.
I am overburdened.
So pretty big deal.
I can't carry anymore.
He definitely breathed a sigh of relief. I think the last time I mentioned it, that he that the surgeon said it wasn't, but they were waiting on biopsy. Maybe that, I don't remember now. It's been a couple weeks. It's definitely clear, but he still has like issues like lymph nodes in his neck that they have to deal with. And that's pretty rough. Like the surgery he has to have for that is like a 6-week recovery, and then after the 6-week recovery, he has to go through 6 weeks of radiation, I think. All right, next one. Yeah, brother-in-law. Yeah, my brother-in-law. But I mean, where the position he was at compared to first of the year is way better, way better. So everybody's pretty happy about that. Because it wasn't looking good the first year. It was looking pretty bad.
Hello.
Time is it? All right. At 5:30, we're gonna see who wants to get in on the Easter egg hunt thing. We'll do that at 5:30. For those that don't know, we're gonna do it yesterday, but we only had like 3 people that wanted to do it. So we're going to, if you want to participate, it's going to be for first, second, and third. We'll get a high rune. I'm going to jump. You're going to make a level 1 character. I'm going to make a cow game normal. I'm going to go through the cow game and drop a bunch of full rejuves. And whoever picks up the most wins. And then second place, second most, third place. And it's going to be Ja rune for first place, Burr rune for second, and Sir rune for third place. If we have enough participants. There are 3 locked spots, but they just get first dib into the game. I hear you, Jeremy. But that's going to be at 5:30, so another 42 minutes. Key in a dwarf. There you go, Ding. It's not bad. No H. Okay, I didn't realize y'all. All right, I'm out. I don't know if that was that the last game? Text. No. Okay.
For my homeland.
Yeah, we're falling off the average. Alright, on to the next. 20. We'll do one more after this. That'll be an even 20 runs. Oh, I got one. Nice. That's a 7.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, just drop them at the stash. I'm coming back now.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, that works. Awesome, dude. Getting a ton of Destro keys. I'm telling you, we're going to break the record this weekend. We'll do one more after this. Alright, one more. I don't know what else I'm about to do there. Alright, 21. Last run. There we go. Make sure a person was in before I killed this last one.
I shall keep my end of Bale's bargain.
Ooh, a ring. There we go. What are we gonna get? Let's get that man old. Crappy Nagel. Yeah, Ram. Just have to have a level 1. Appreciate it, Ding. That's 4, man. That's nice. Man, y'all fell off on the keys. Like, you were getting them, like, before I got my first Destro, but then I had a pretty good run of Destro keys, and y'all haven't found another one. Peaked at 3,000. Ooh, that's rough, dude. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, that's brutal. All right, guys. That was a good try. We ended up with 8. So, not horrible. Not horrible. What's that? Why are you dropping? Not let me see it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's that one you got the other day, wasn't it? Who dropped Suicide Squad? What developer was that? That's not a horrible amulet. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's not super great or anything, but it's not bad. Nah. Hey, Toofy. What's up, brother? Yeah, I don't need this crappy Nagel. Ooh. Ooh. You had a socket quest? Yeah, if he gets 2 sockets in that, it's crazy good. You want me to try? I think I got a lot of socket quests. I don't think I've used them, to be perfectly honest. You want me to try it? Hold on. Let me see if I got one on this one.
Afternoon.
No, I don't have one. I got some, though. I've got, what, 3 full characters? I think I've only used 2 socket quests out of 3. Yeah, we could give it a try. Yeah, I'll have to switch games. We'll give it a shot. 50-50, right? 50-50. So, let me try Nightmare. Oh, really, Jeb? It's like really great. Um, no, I don't need combat skill. You talking about a P-comb? No, combat's not worth it. Max damage AR is the only thing worth it on throw barb. Only time I'd use skillers on a barb is if it was doing like a Warcry barb. Then I'd use Warcry skillers, but that's it. For me. Oh my God, really, Liam? That's horrible. How? I know I haven't used them on my other 2 characters. Let's just switch it. Apparently I did use them on this one.
You're the...
There we go. I know I hadn't used any on the Zon. Alright, it's 50-50. I'm half afraid to look at it. Bam. I'd say that's pretty nice. Hold on, let me go into win 1. Yeah, it's 50-50 shot, Larzik only. You get the 1 or the 2. But if you get the 2, somebody had one earlier in the season. I don't remember if it was cold or lightning. But someone got one not socketed, and they socketed and it got 1-1. So it was unfortunate. But yeah, that's really cool. Like to see it. Oh yeah, Jeb, come into the game and I'll give you the gloves. Was that you that just joined? Barzina? Where'd I put those? I got bow ones. Yeah, win 1, Jeremy. Yeah, let me give these to Jeremy and then I'll switch and grab those gloves. I think I got them on the Sork, I believe. That's pretty sick. You always hate seeing that because you don't see them very often, and get the two sockets just really cool. No problem, man. You've been more than generous. I could at least give you a socket quest. Yeah, Liam, for sure, dude. That mindset. I don't know. I just see every day there's examples of such bad decisions being made. It's just wild. Wait, hold on. Oh, there you go. Sick. Yeah, they're all about those microtransactions these days. Oops. Alright. Oh, wait. Did I? Oh, there you are. Okay. Um, yeah, here they are. There you go, man. I mean, and to be to be fair, we in our games it's going to be free to play. We are going to have a store for skins and gun skins and stuff like that. It's obviously just cosmetic stuff. Um, that's going to be our monetization approach. But I mean, it kind of fits that style game because people always like to look different. So that's kind of we're going to offer it as free to play, and we're going to have skins and stuff for the game to monetize the game. Just going to be upfront about that. That's how our game is going to be. Um, but it's literally just going to be skins, and I mean, that's our goal. We want to be a direct competitor because like all the battle royales are free to play. And you don't have to buy. I honestly, on like Warzone, I've never bought a skin, ever. Like I've got hundreds of hours into Warzone. I've never bought a skin. Um, and there's a lot of people like me that don't buy skins, but there's a lot of people that just like to buy them. No, Tufik, we're not gonna run on Wednesday. We're gonna run. We got like I don't even know how many sets right now. We got a bunch. Um, 10, 12 already. We'll probably get them at least to the Oregon stage. Yeah, no, Dennis, it'll be cross-platform. You can't play a game like that and not be cross-platform. But I mean, we're 90% leaning free-to-play with like a store of some sort. Yeah, Rofo, I'm the same way. Like, I hate Activision, so I just played their free game. But, like, when I was playing League of Legends, I really like League of Legends. I bought some skins in that game. It was free to play, and I bought skins. Because I put a ton of game money into it. They weren't making, like, stupid, weird decisions. So, I mean, I had a good time with it. That's cool. Nice, Novotny. And I bought skins for it. I just didn't want to support Activision money wise, so I didn't ever buy Warzone skins. Dennis, we haven't worked that far down the line wherever it normally happens on PlayStation. Like I said, it's going to be free to play. So, however that gets set up, I mean, we're pretty good ways from that. The goal is to be cross-platform because you got to build enough of a player base that could get into games. No, especially not after D4. They're not getting another penny from me. So, I mean, Activision just does some little sketchy stuff in their like store. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. No, for sure, Liam. That's how like some of this, like the Suicide Squad thing you're talking about, where they lock the new character behind $10 and 20 hours of grinding. That's just so weird to me, dude. Like I probably put when I was playing League, I don't even know how many hours I put in before I bought my first skin, but it was in my head. I was like, I've sunk so many hours into it. I've been having a blast playing it. I'll sink a few bucks into some skins. So I mean that's you. It's either that or you have two ways to monetize a game these days. You either put an upfront cost on it, or you do free to play and you have like a store with skins and stuff. That's kind of the only way to do it. I guess you could technically do stuff like World of Warcraft where you have a subscription base, but I just don't see that working well for a shooter type game. So then you either have your upfront or a free to play. Liam, dude, yeah, for sure. Yeah, dang, it is. I refuse to spend money in an Activision store. After they got me on D4, I won't do it again. And people warned me. People warned me about D4, but La Beta was pretty fun. And I was like, maybe they'll actually hit one this time. And then we got through the campaign, and it was rough. Yeah, Jeb, kinda. For some reason, it still works with WoW. It still works. So I don't know. Yeah, some guy that was always like lining up at midnight at GameStop for like the first expansion pack for World of Warcraft was kind of fun. You weren't the only one, Tufik. Jerry was warning me, and he even played the beta. Uh, Jerry, you still here? I remember when we were doing the beta. Jerry broke down and played the second weekend, I think, that was free to everybody. And I think he had a decent time with it, but like was still not impressed enough to buy the game. And but I went all in, and I even got the early access, and I was like, nah, pass. What do you mean no? You definitely played the beta. I specifically remember you saying it wasn't bad. Well, I think it was only available for 2 days. Did you do it the first weekend? There was two beta weekends. The first weekend was if you pre-own the game, and the second weekend was the free for everybody. Did you do the first one? Oh, you did do the first one. I remember you playing it for a couple days saying it wasn't bad. I don't remember you saying it was horrible. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I had high hopes, and it fell flat for me. It might have been it. Jeb, I wouldn't even get, oh, you said 60. Okay, I thought you said 80. 60 for sure. 60 was the drop off. When you hit 60, because like a buddy of mine, one of the guys I developed with, he was the same way. He bought it. We played through the campaign together. We hit 60, started grinding, and he was like, "Ah, I'm done." He'd quit at 60. He literally quit at 60. I mean, it's pretty rough. Let's see where we're at key wise. Oops, let's do this. Hey, Ben's here. Awesome, dude. I was gonna kick it up here in a little bit. Ben's one of the guys locked in for the for the Easter egg hunt. All right, actually, I just need do this, do this. We found so many destro keys. All right, there we go. Yeah, Jeremy. Hold on. Let me jump into. Oh wait, how many you got? I leveled to 100. I mean, I got one character all the way. I got my barb up to 100, and then it was just. Then they hit you with the season 1 nerf, and it destroyed barbarians, and I was like, we're done. You talking about just the keys that we just farmed? 5x3. I might have room. Hold on. I think I do. Yeah, I got space. Now the barb is OP. Of course. Dude, it literally went from the number 1 or 2 slot, and then they did that big nerf before season 1, and it dropped to the bottom. Sork was arguably worse, but it was down at the bottom. Alright, so we're going to run keys on Wednesday, at least to the start. We might just take them to the point of organs, just to do it quick. But we'll see what we're looking at, and we might turn some of them, go ahead and turn some of them into torches. Awesome. Appreciate it, dude. So much orange.
I am overburdened.
I mean, in all accounts, as far as like money generation, Diablo 4 did great with initial game sales and stuff. Coming out of the gate, Diablo 4 was a hit. But I mean, nobody knew the state of the end game at that time. So that was the whole problem. Awesome, Jeremy. I got you. Oh, Jerry, do you want to run some? Or can you run some? I got 5 sets right here. If you want to grab a set or two and try and run some, that's cool. I don't know if you need to pair up with a teleport or something. Congrats, Dennis. Yeah, Jeb, like what, about a month? It could be, Jerry. Like they're doing the itemization rework, which I'm holding my breath. I don't know. They say they're changing it, but that don't mean it's going to be good. We'll just see what they do. And if it is, then I might play it a little bit. But Liam, here's what I was thinking about doing because I want to kind of copy it for my game. I was going to chart out kind of the general structure of the Diablo 2 loot system and like put it out on like a flow chart and kind of model our loot system basically around. I mean, it's not going to be exact, obviously, but I figure if I could like lay out a flow chart of how the Diablo 2 loot system works and then create something similar in my game, it's just going to be a win. Because you think about it, there's like the 5 tiers of loot, right? You got normal, magic, rare, set, and uniques. You got those 5 tiers. But like even on like normal white items, you have the whole rune word system to back that up. So there's a whole system that direction, right? With just the normal loot. The blue items have their certain niche positions, like the helmet we just did for Jeremy, where we socketed the tubes. So there's a whole system of blue items even that are extremely useful. And the same with rares. There's a whole system of certain pieces, and it's not like, just a couple of things. There's a bunch of different branches you could go through on the rares that make them like super valuable. Sets are sets. I mean, they could be better, but the set items have a use. I mean, they could definitely tweak that some more, but like Tal Rosh's set, by far the best set in the game. But like even like early, you have like Saigons or something. There's some good early pieces, so there's a whole flow there. And then obviously the uniques is a whole different thing. So there's like such a huge mesh of each tier of loot that's useful, and not like on a superficial way. Like D4 has like, when you first start playing, a blue item's obviously going to be the best thing in slot. But after that, like once you get like leveled up a little bit, the blue items like whatever. They're worthless. In D2, blue items have like a peak that flows all the way through. Like the jewelers, jewelers of the whale, a J mod. There's like stuff that flows all the way to the end game in each tier of stuff. And that's why D2 is so good. Like every tier has its end game use. In D4 it's like uniques and certain legendary aspects. There's just like that last bit of tier is kind of the only thing that's where you end up. Like all these earlier ones just become worthless. They don't have a value after a certain point of your leveling. Whereas in D2, all of them can potentially be something that makes it all the way to the end game. And that's why D2 is so good. But I was going to flowchart the whole schema for that and just kind of try and line up and try and make that work through the stuff we're going to do in our game. Yeah, exactly. But now it's a 2-socket, it's a blue item, and it's an end game item. Right, exactly. But that works like, you know, the all the normals, like for rune words, all the bases could potentially be like really good. So that even falls in with the first tier of loot, which is not even magical, just the white items. Once you start getting into the ethereal, socketed, all that stuff, it becomes endgame gear. So it just they did that across the board in every tier of item, and that's just what makes it so good. And D4 didn't even come close to that. Not even close. Alright, so we're gonna, let's do this. Let me get on my Sork. We're gonna do the Easter egg hunt. Alright, what I do it, we'll just do Easter egg as the game name. Password is 1. If you want to be in on it, level 1. You have to be level 1. Yeah, mage, there's all kind. Yeah, just there's so many things that, like what that 4-socket, perfect 15 defense, 15 durability monarch that I found one time. That thing was, I traded it for way more than I thought it was worth, which was just wild. But stuff like that, it's just crazy. All right, just so I have to be level 1. The game name is Easter egg. That's the game name. But I'm gonna try. I'm shooting for that, following the basic schema of that. Obviously, we don't have a crafting system, so part of that probably won't work. But yeah, like a 45 res F Vortex. I mean, Jesus, man. They just made every drop potentially something good. I mean, it's literally the case. Alright. Actually, I kept the leg, didn't I? Yeah, I actually kept the leg. We'll just dump everything. What do I need? I do need that. Need to be able to hold all the rejuves. Is that all of them? $24, $25. I thought I had. Oh, I had 30. These. I was counting these. All right, there we go. Now we got 30. Is that 28? That's 28. Did I put some somewhere? I wanted 30. Somebody join the Easter egg hunt and drop me 2 full rejuves. Awesome. Perfect. Appreciate it. Now remember, it's an honor system. You can't have any. I've got a count of 30, so if somebody went over, I'm voiding the whole thing. All right, just to make sure, is Ben in here? Was it Ben? Or was Jebediah? I don't remember now. It was Ben, wasn't it? Okay. All right, you're here. All right. The only other lock-in was Joe. Joe, you in the game? Okay, Joe's here. Yeah, let's just make sure. Who was the third? Who was the third? Carl was a lock. Carl, are you in here? Well, you could do it if Carl's in here. If not, I'd like. Okay, Carl's here. You can stay, Jeremy. No, Jeremy, you can stay. Everybody's here. The four that were going to be locked are here. So Jeremy, you can jump in just to play along. All right, I'm gonna go get the key. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I have it. All right, you do not come in until I say ready to go.
Greetings.
Oh crap! I got to do the key real quick, or the portal. Let me move. Let's move these two. Let's get this. Get the leg. All right. Again, you cannot come in until I say go.
Follow me. Come on.
No, no, no. Everybody stay out until I go in and drop the rejuves. All right, don't go in. Don't go in. Let me get the last two rejuves. All right.
Bye.
Let me go in and spread them around, and then when I say go, we'll do it. Oh, I need to drop them manually. I gotta get rid of the Merc is killing them. Stop, Merc. I hope he didn't kill the Cow King. The Merc is messing him up too much. Alright, I think that's it. You could use whatever pots to keep yourself alive. So yeah, stamina pots, you can go. You can do it. Alright. Everybody gather around the portal. Don't go in yet. Get around the portal. Yeah, I'm going to allow stamina pots. Whatever pots you need, health, mana, whatever, stamina to survive. You can use them. And when you're ready, get to the portal. Do I have a character that doesn't have his merc up? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we missing? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Don't go in yet, guys. I'm going to kill my merc so that he doesn't kill stuff. Let me join on Jerry. Where you at? Your tantrum, right? I never remember. Yeah, to get out, you can.
Not in town.
My merc won't go out. There he goes. Kill him. Jerry, kill my merc. Is it because I'm in town? Yeah, just kill me, dude. Either kill me or the merc. Either way. Whatever's easier. Probably me versus the merc. There you go. Awesome. Appreciate it, dude. I was like, dude, he's tanky as hell. Shut up, boo. Alright. We all ready? Alright. Get ready. Get set. Go.
Follow me.
Everybody in.
Forgive me. This is for you.
Everybody in. Oh man, we're not gonna do all. I'm gonna set a time limit. It'll be 5:45 is the time limit. $5:45. Oh.
Not enough mana.
Look at all these bodies. I think if you get away with 2 or 3, you might win.
Not enough mana.
I don't have my merc to keep my mana up. Oh man. Yeah, right. I could be mean and cover the portal, but I'm not going to do it. Alright, y'all got 8 minutes. Look at all these bodies right here. I think that was the Cow King. There's so many bodies right here. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I killed some. No shot. No, the spawn kills, this is already pretty bad for him. We can't do the spawn kills. I mean, as long as they get it in their inventory, I mean, it don't matter about going back and get your body at least. I'll kill the ones around the portal. I think they got the ones that are... I saw a couple when I went back down. It shouldn't be that quick.
I need mana.
Oops. They might have got him. I think they might have got him. I'm going to go back to town. I'm pretty sure they're finding them. I'm pretty sure they're finding them. No shot they despawn, right? There's supposed to be 30 total. Do you think they despawn that quick? Do you guys have any of them? Who has full rejuves? Who's picked up full rejuves? Alright, so one person's got 8 of them. 7. Yeah, people got some. I think they probably got most of them. Yeah, Tim. No, I saw at least 5 or 6 around the portal right there. I didn't see any more when I teleported around. Ding didn't get any. Oh, man. Oh, is he lightning immune? I don't have my Sunder. My inventory's empty. I think they're all gone.
I need mana.
Somebody picked up a lot of gold. But just from what I'm hearing, one person had 8, one person had 7. That's half of them right there. Yeah, we're not gonna. I think they got picked up. I think they got picked up. Well, Liam, that's why I was saying, you know, it's got to be an honor system. I mean, that's the only way. We got a full count of 30. All right, Ben, you come to me first and show me in trade. Well, how many you got? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got them all. So Ben, just come to me. All right, let me do Ben. I'm just going to go on list up here. So Ben. Ah, dang it. There we go. If they did, I mean. All right, this is Ben. He said he had gotten 7. All right, so that's 7. No, too bad. You got 7. All right. Ding. Did you ever find any dings at 0? Ken. Where's Ken at? That'd be funny if you chugged them. Who was Ken? Was that you, Carl? So Ken, if that's Carl, he has 2. Third place is going to be the battle. Oh, wait. All right, Joe has 4. Okay. All right, Joe has 4. All right, who's then never? Who's that? Oh, that's Carl. Carl, how many did you say? You had 2? All right, Carl said he had 2. All right, Carl had 2. All right, then Captain Planet is some guy. Yeah, but I need to verify the count. I'm not going to worry about these guys cheating. Some guy got 8. That's the lead right now. All right, who does that leave? Who was Key Mule? That was Jeremy. Jeremy, how many did you get? He had 7. All right, that leaves Novotny. And how many did you say, Novotny? You had like 2? Okay, just show me the 2. Alright, so that 2 is 10, 24, 30. No, that's exactly 30. Alright, I'll take your word for it. You don't have to show me. That's exactly 30. We got it. You can show me if you want, but we're on 30. Alright, so that puts it at Ben and Jeremy tied. Some guy, you get the jaw rune. Ben and Jeremy are tied. So, spin-off. Alright. Where's some guy at? I'm going to go ahead and give him the jaw rune. Which one were you, some guy? Captain Planet, right? Yeah, I figured we'd do a spin-off on the wheel for Jeremy and Ben. All right. Jeremy, Ben. All right. Winner of the wheel gets the Burr rune. Awesome. All right, there we go. Ben, you get Burr rune. All right, where's Ben at? Ben Joe, there you are. Congrats, dude. And Key Mule gets Sir rune. Fun stuff. That was interesting. There's got to be a better way to do that. I really wanted to watch people getting wrecked. Yeah, we need to come up with a better way to do that one. I feel like I'll think about it. There's got to be a way to use the cows for something, some sort of competition. Sorry, Joe. Yeah, I honestly thought you guys would be able to juke a little more, but that obviously wasn't the case. I'll take 4. That was pretty funny. So Rofo, you still here? You still lurking? Yeah, Carl, it was you, Ben. Novotny had to leave at the last minute, and I forget who the Joe. Joe was the other one. See you, some guy. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, Rofo, we're still down for tonight? Make sure Jet's good to go. I was trying not to interfere, but I wanted to see some people get chopped. 7:30, Rofo. My wife went with my mother somewhere. I don't know if they're back yet. Let's just shoot for 7:30. Just make it safe. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm going to come up with some sort of refinement on that just to make it a little better. All right, guys, I'm going to be on tonight at 7:30 for 7 days. We're doing the competition one tonight. Wednesday, we're going to start running some keys and at least get them down to organs so that I can save some space. But we'll definitely do that on Wednesday. Maybe some more key run. Who knows? But the goal for Sunday is 50. I'm going to just say 50 torches. And if we go above that, great. But I appreciate it, guys. That was a lot of fun. I wish I'd have been able to see the deaths a little more. But unfortunately, we couldn't pull it off. But I will see you if you want. If you're interested in just hanging out, I'll be on this evening. If not, I'll be on Wednesday. Appreciate it, guys. Peace.